Well, this was a very nice event. Can't criticize it. Not unhappy, unfortunately, Raul Rosas Jr. fight didn't proceed as planned. It didn't come to fruition, didn't happen. Rosas Jr. got sick, and it was an unhappy. It was just unlucky. I was so unhappy because of that. I really wanted that fight to happen, and I really wanted everything to be nice. But at the end of the day, that's the way it goes. I need to say that UFC did a lovely and a great job with this fight card. But again, I'm saying this event was one of the greatest events I've seen, with very controversial outcomes, with very controversial decisions, and with extremely potentially rigged matchups. That's what I can say. Many rigged matchups, yes, yes. Even the main event of the evening was typically different and not what I expected. But again, gonna see it. First of all, my first fight, I only had two misses on predictions and, of course, one bet. Of course, 2 out of 2 bets, 2 misses with predictions. Muhammad Naimov versus Eric Silva, KO TKO leg injury. I picked Naimov to win. It was a good choice by me. Altamirano versus Dos Santos fight starts round 3. Altamirano won that fight. They robbed the shit out of him. They are victim crime pussies, big victim crime pussies, those judges. Then Rodriguez versus Bondar. I had fight not going the distance. Rodriguez won via rear naked choke. Zian versus Pulish was my first miss. As I said, the fight will not go the distance, and Ziam outlasted his opponent, but I thought it was a unanimous decision win for Ziam. Pure domination. I don't know what were these judges looking at, and got to say, this was pretty much a nice way to go. And also, Edgar Chairez versus Daniel Lacerda. Edgar Chairez destroyed his opponent via triangle choke. In the early stages in the first round, no distance was my call, and I was okay with that. Jesus Aguilar, Mateus Mendonca. Another very controversial call. That was my second miss. I said fight not going the distance. Aguilar won via split decision. It was a pure unanimous. He dominated Mateus Mendonca. I don't know what were those judges looking at. That's what I don't know. Then Barcelos versus Quinones fight starts round 3. I was pretty much okay with that, and I was pretty much right when it comes to everything that happens with that fight, really. I was 100% spot on. Then the next one, Manuel Torres versus Chris Duncan. No distance was my pick, and I did a good job. I did a good job with Manuel Torres versus Chris Duncan. I pretty much said fight not going the distance. The fight didn't go the distance. Yasmin Joe Regui versus Sam Hughes. Joe Regui won via unanimous decision. My pick was over 2.5. Good fight overall. My first bet was Daniel Zellhuber to defeat Francisco Prado. And also I had a bet on Raul Rosas Jr. versus Ricky Turcios. The fight didn't happen. Prado won the first round, but then other two, he suffered a lot of damage. He suffered a lot of damage in his eye, and it was kind of understandable. Brian Ortega versus Yair Rodriguez. I had fight not going the distance, and Ortega submitted him. As expected, somebody didn't finish the fight. Rodriguez made a lot of damage in the first round, but unfortunately was unlucky later back then. And of course, Brandon Royval versus Brandon Moreno. Royval won via split decision. I thought Moreno won that fight. Again, I had over 2.5. That was my second bet. I am pleased with how everything went. I'm pleased with how everything proceeded. And yeah, what a night. Amazing night. Yeah, Mason. I'm glad you are. I am glad too, yeah. I'm going to bed right now. Moreno stopped fighting after the second round, never bet in main event again. Yeah, what a night. That's all I can say. Overall, not a bad fight card, not a bad night, but I enjoyed every single second of it. Right now, Vlad has to go to sleep. Yeah, UFC is starting to rig main events now. You're right, definitely. Many controversial calls on this card, but that's the way it goes, I guess. Catch you later. Thank you for 14.4k subs. We're progressing slowly, but we will climb to the top. Love you all. Night night. Vlad needs to sleep 2 hours, then I need to go to ref.